Okay, I'm back with Star Fun. And at your request, we're going to see what I think his name is Childish Gambino. Hope I pronounced it right. We want to see what he wants us to know. So, I kind of felt this Bob Marley type approach. Not the same spirit, but kind of that approach of this doom and gloom type feeling. Or so that's one thing that I felt. I feel like he wanted us to stop trusting what we hear. That was the main thing that I felt. But I also felt this doom and gloom feeling over him as well. And maybe just he's very, very serious about what he believes. But at the same time, he's off track himself. So it's kind of like, how can the teacher teach if they haven't learned? Yeah, the stuff he wants us to know is something that he hasn't learned and overcame himself. I feel like he has a long life to live, and I'm talking spiritually. I feel like it's many, many experiences that he's going to have to go through before he can even come up with this speech, because he really want to be more outspoken. He really want to try to convince us and communicate to us about the things in his heart, but he really can't communicate it well because he's still learning. Life is still teaching him. I'll tell you another thing too. I know I'm always slow when I start this, but I end up getting in it some kind of way because I feel like I'm moving too slow for some reason. And maybe that's how he feels, like he's moving too slow. Like, man, I should have done that already. Man, I should have said that already. I should be in another place by now. I should be more successful. I should be greater than what I am. And I think that's what's happening. There's a lot of doubt going on. And he feels like he's like 4 years behind in life. Like, I'm 4 years behind. Everything that's happening in my life, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, but man, I am so behind. And I think that's probably one of the weaknesses, is the back and forth. Now, as much as he wanted to teach, convince, and share this information with us, I don't see him reading. It's like, where's the knowledge coming from? And I was looking for that. Like, okay, like, where's the knowledge coming from? He's basically creating knowledge. It's like he's not searching for other knowledge. He's not listening to the leaders. He's not using anyone above him, around him, on the side of him to get his knowledge. He's pretty much, in the spirit, it's like he's acting like he's Virgo and he's not. So he's sitting back waiting for these messages and enlightenment to come up out of him. He's waiting for the perfect invention to just drop upon him. And it's not coming like that. And that makes me a little tickled, because I feel like he really, really wants it. And he sits there in the chair and wait for it to fall upon him. But it's not going to fall upon him like that. Maybe that's just what life experience is all about. This kind of reminds me of the teenager that wants to be everything in a world and does none of the efforts to try to get there. This could be different than what we see from him in his work, but spiritually, the stuff that he really wants to do and wants to teach, he hasn't even started to turn the page and work on it. So he's pretty much internalizing life. He is looking within. He is trying to find ideas and a way of life. He's trying to make some decisions about his life. He's really off path. It's disconnected big time. Because He says that he's looking in, but he's really not looking in. He wants us to know about the secrets of life. He wants us to know that we don't have to take the same progress as other people take. What they say is success is not success for us. That's how that feels. Sitting around in solitude, trying to decide if they want to do what his soul want, or if he wants to do what the people want. He's trying to make a decision if he wants to live his purpose or not. Maybe he's afraid to live his purpose. Maybe he's unsure what his purpose is, but he's still finding himself. And he's coming out of this solitude behavior. He's trying to be more social. He's trying to be more not in the world, but of the world. He's trying to come out of that. He has this impulse to release all these thoughts upon us. He's working on a project that's taking a very long time for him. That's the way I hear him saying it constantly. It's taking so long, it's taking so long. But he has this thing that he wants to do. It's a project that he's about to do, and he's going to take that impulse to get started on that project. He wants to release all his thoughts into this project. But the only thing about it is he hasn't dealt with the inner man yet. He didn't actually decide if he wants to live the life the people want him to live, or if he's going to live the life that he is destined to live, his purpose to live. He's going to try to start a new beginning without making a decision. Why do it feel like slavery? Why do it feel like slavery? Yeah. Will I do what they want me to do, or will I do what I want to do? Forget it. I'm coming out. I'm starting this project. I'm about to get started. All my thoughts is going into this. I'm not going to be considerate of anyone else. I'm letting it out. New project, new beginning. Let's get going. However, the first question hasn't been answered. Will you do what they say, or will you do what your soul is created to do? And that's where he's at in life. And he actually wants us to know about this slavery thing, or enslaved. Maybe it's more of an enslaved. I don't even know the difference of that. But I'm just giving you what I get. He wants us to know. It's like I wanna confess myself. I want to confess what's happening. He hasn't made a choice yet if he would do that, but he definitely is going to let out some thoughts in a new project. New project is coming from him, and it will not be the wholeness and it won't be as transparent as he would like it to be. Okay? All right. He wants us to get back to a place that we can't see. It's almost like everything that you heard everything I said about him. He wants us to not do that. He basically wants us to get back to our purpose and get back to our destiny. He wants us to go back. It feels like ancestry type feeling. Like we need to get back to purpose. We need to get back to our destiny. We need to get back to our truth. We need to get back to the things we don't even know about. There's a lot of unknown things that has happened or that's for us, and we need to reunite back to that place. But if it's unknown, how do we get there? He wants us to move away from this progress. That may sound weird to you, but the more that I'm sitting in his spirit, it doesn't. He wants us to get away from what people say is success and what people say is an accomplishment, and get back to our original accomplishment. Now I'm feeling royalty. Now I'm feeling king or queen. He wants us to get back to what was meant for us to accomplish. So he kind of feels like that maybe, I would say, leaders or maybe other people in society is telling us this is how you win and this is what you deserve and this is a trophy we're supposed to have. And he says, no, I want us to get back to the trophy that we really supposed to have. What is that? He can't explain it. It hasn't been revealed yet. In him, or maybe he's saying we don't even know. We don't know what we're supposed to have. We don't know what we deserve. We don't know how to win. And we don't know what the win is supposed to be. They're keeping it secret from us on what we're supposed to have. And then I saw the crown, the king and the queen crown again. And now I just heard Mali music. You have to look it up. I just heard a song called Royalty. Yeah. He can't even picture what we deserve, but he know that it's not what people tell us we deserve. He making me feel like people is telling us we deserve to progress in this kind of way. And if you make this much money, then you made it. And he said, no, get away from that. Get away from what they tell you. Get away from what they tell you success is. We got to get to the unknown areas. There are some things that we should be winning in and we should be living in, and we should reconcile the theories and the knowledge back to. We need to get back to these thoughts. We need to get back to these rewards and accomplishments. We need to get back to destiny. And he says that the answer is inside of us. And I think that that's probably the unknown thing, what you believe a winner is. He wants us to look at ourselves and see what we believe a winner is. Whatever we believe a winner is, that's what he wants us to be. Maybe it's not an answer. Maybe he just wants us to dig into ourselves and find the trophies that we want, find the accomplishments that we want. Find your reward. You are greater than what they say we can achieve. Yeah, he wants that for us. That's what he wants. He wants us not to listen to what people say. He wants us to not listen to what other leaders say and what people say. Yeah, this is what you can have. You can progress in this area. He doesn't want that. He wants us to move away from that. Stop letting people put limits on you. Maybe that's exactly what he's experiencing with this project he's trying to bring out. He wants people to stop putting limits on us. And he wants us to get back. And that's another thing that really trips me out, because he don't want us to go forward. He wants us to get back. He's basically saying our treasures is behind us. I kind of like that because, I'm earth and I love air. I love air. And I love the knowledge of air and the way that they talk and the way that they use words. But he's pretty much telling us the treasures is not before us. It's behind us. It's deeply behind us. It makes me feel like I want to go dig. Like, let me dig and get my treasure. It's not what they say. It's not in front of me. My treasures is already mine, and it's behind me. I need to get back to my treasures. I need to get back to my destiny. I need to get back to the unknown accomplishments that I already have. It makes me feel like get back to my bloodline. Get back to, why do I hear Egypt? I hear Egypt. Maybe he has went there. Maybe he's planning to go there. I just heard Egypt. I just saw pyramids. Maybe that's something that he's planning to do. I just heard fossil. Maybe he's interested in the things that's buried, because it's definitely stuff he doesn't know. He's interested in the things that he doesn't know about. He's interested in the things that's unknown. And he wants us to get back and understand and find out what was ours first. What did we have first? Who was we first? And what we should accomplish first. And whatever that is, we know it. He's telling us that our accomplishments, our rewards is inside of us. And that's what he wants for us. He does not want us just stopping and putting a cap on our progress and our victories. And he wants us to walk away from what people tell us we can win. Beautiful. Damn it, I like him. I will listen to his music and check something out. I never listened to his music before. Not that I know of. I don't remember a song. I'll check. Then I ask, what's next for him and what he's about to do? He's still in the process of lifting his burden, the burden of life, trying to choose if he will be what his soul wants to be, or will he be whatever that other thing is. I don't know. So just another way of doing something, and he's in between choosing it. And that's why I felt that enslaved mentality or mindset. He's still releasing his own burdens, and he's actually got some restrictions and blockages on him. He has to get closer to spirit. He has some distance between himself and his journey. But he knows that because his prayer is to manifest his journey. That's his prayer for himself. That's his prayer for us. So he just needs to get closer. He needs to make the decision to get closer. He needs to commit to what he's saying. He needs to commit to the title of his book. He needs to commit to what he already knows. So that's what's next for him. Is releasing the rest of the conflict that he feels, and I do mean feel, and removing the emotions and bringing that commitment to what he's almost said ranting, and to what he believes. Okay, so let's just look at it like this. This guy is a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's feeling some injustice. He's definitely feeling like he'll take a big chance if he be who he knows he can be. He does have a purpose. I just told you about it, because his purpose, his desires is exactly what he wants for himself and for us. However, he hasn't committed to everything that he's coming up with, which is okay, because I think that he will just shock us and surprise us on his next project. It's all about commitment for him right now. And once he puts that commitment in and not worry about anything else, that's when he'll be his best. This person, this spirit, this brother, I feel like he's just a brother, a younger brother, not that color stuff that time, but I really felt like the younger brother. This brother will rise up amongst his environment whenever he chooses to commit to his whole self. And I believe that he would do that, and I believe it's going to take a lot more time. I believe he's just getting started, because he still is trying to merge into his destiny. He's just getting started. He has a long life to live. I see him gray. I just see him in wisdom. I see him just with this long, full life. And I see him experiencing so many things that's going to help him commit and help him get closer to spirit. Spirituality definitely needs to be increased, and he needs to trust himself a little more. Definitely feel that. So, what's he want us to know? Everything I just said is what he wants us to know, but I don't even think he can communicate all of this. And I don't think he'll be able to communicate all of this. But in time, he will be able to. He's growing. It's like the little brother that's growing. Spirit realm, if I was able to give him an age, I think he's about 17 right now. He's still growing, he's still young, and needs to experience a lot more, and then commit to those things he found in his observation. Okay? All right, so he's a scientist right now. He's a scientist, and he's working on some things. He's in a lab. He's watching. Never underestimate him. Okay. All right. So thanks for the question. That was fun just to be able to pick that spirit up. I learned a lot for myself. And I'm going to check out some of his music right now. I don't think I know a song of his, so I'll do that now. So thank you for the question. That was fun. Anybody else want questions about their celebrities or famous people, just comment. I'll be happy to bring it back for you. Okay, bye-bye.